Yeah,
But I
you
think I
shouldn't.
made his day. Follow for more.
Nigga, I'm not falling for shit. Hey, look, my video popped up though. By the way, if you're not subscribed, make sure to press that subscribe button or else I'm gonna strangle you through the screen. Totally not threatening you though.
I had to sleep with my brother to show my parents that he was with me.
Oh.
It all started when I stuck my head under my
Nigga, wait. I just realized she said she had to sleep with her brother to prove. Wait, hold on. I hope she meant like actual sleeping, right? Like you guys are just sleeping together. It's fine. Not like that. Okay, my mind is just.
I had to sleep with my brother to show my parents that he was with me. It all started when I stuck my head under my chest. He kept challenging me to climb in the
Stuck my head under my chest. How can you even? I can't even do that, bro. Not even with my other head.
old treehouse, which I eventually did just to realize that he could see under my balcony as I climbed up. I yelled at him to stop looking and he acted like I was disgusting for
Hold on. Wait. What are these terms she's using right now? Hold on.
realized that he could see under my balcony as I climbed
Under
up.
my balcony.
I yelled at him to stop looking and he acted like I was disgusting for thinking he was looking.
What?
The whole situation was super weird, so I just let it go and never mentioned anything about it again. A few months
Okay.
later, I caught him looking at my photos on my cell phone. Of course, there was a big fight and my parents got involved. He told them he was trying to delete an ugly picture I had taken of him. Somehow, my
Okay.
parents saw the situation as we were both wrong. I had nothing outrageous there, but it just seemed so bad that he was looking at my pictures. 2 years later,
Oh
when we
my
were
god.
moving
So
into
he had pictures of you on his phone, that freak ass nigga. Yo, what is going on with this story, bro? Do I want to keep watching?
a new house, my brother and I discovered that we would share the same bathroom. My brother acted upset,
Okay.
but I could see the smile on his face. He never
Nah, this nigga was talking about some. Oh, I'm so mad. Get your freak ass.
knocked on the door when I was in the shower. Instead, he was just trying to see if the door was locked.
Mm.
The inevitable happened. I forgot to close the door and he forced his way in. Fortunately,
God.
I was still dressed. I told my parents about this, and instead of the solution being that he should knock on the door, the solution was that I should use the guest bathroom downstairs. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse, it got worse.
Yo, y'all need to control your freak ass son, bro.
A few nights ago, after a family barbecue, I went back to my room and realized that the pants I had changed before they all arrived were out of the laundry basket and on the floor. When I
Huh?
got up to do the laundry the next morning, I realized that the underwear I was wearing with those pants was gone.
Hold on, bro. This better not go in the direction I'm thinking, bro. Let me give this a chance, bro. My mind just probably messed
I wanted to paint my brother's name and enter his room furiously, but it would be useless.
Mm.
The idea of confronting him for that and his trying
Yo, this background thing is so satisfying right now.
to manipulate me again was so exhausting that I simply said nothing. I knew my younger brother was the culprit, but I had no concrete evidence, and I was sure that if I confronted him or told my parents, he would just try to manipulate me again and make me feel crazy as I suspected.
Yeah.
A few days later,
Dude, why does it actually feel like a real story though? Like this doesn't feel like AI. This sounds like some real weirdo shit.
I noticed some of my bright pink and orange thongs were missing from my dresser, but this time I
Oh,
said
hell no.
nothing and acted like I didn't know anything. The next part of
Dude.
my plan was a little clever. Now you can check if there is a part 2 by pressing share and more.
Shut your bitch ass up. Just give me the part 2.
As I suspected, a few days later I noticed that some of my bright pink and orange panties were missing from my dresser. But this
Sure.
time, I didn't say anything and acted like I didn't know anything. The
Okay.
next part of my plan was a bit stealthy. I was thinking about how to get him to creep in on me or something so I could record it and show it to my parents. Then I decided something. My parents were going to another town for the wedding party of 2 of their friends. That day would be perfect to put the plan into action.
Okay.
Then that day came. I thought of all the ways to provoke it, and the most effective way I found was to pretend I was using the bathroom and stay in there wearing only the bottom of the bikini, hoping he would
Alright, bro. So now you just purposely setting yourself up to get stared at and shit, bro. Like at this point, is this better? Is this a better option since you're like purposely trying to catch him doing something? Or is this just weird?
invade as he always does.
Let me know.
As expected, he came in breaking the door as usual.
Oh my.
But I didn't expect the reaction he had. He stood by looking at me as if he wanted to pounce on me, just as the wolf looks at his prey in defense, but at
Damn.
the same time with a frightened expression. This time I did something different.
Yo, what's going on in the back, bro? What is this liquid?
Prey in defense, but at the same
the
time
hell
with a
is
frightened
this?
expression.
Somebody.
This time I did something different.
Okay.
I didn't scream, I didn't walk away, I didn't make a fuss.
No.
I just stared him in the eye with a tantalizing expression. I
Why?
smiled and asked him, "Do you like what you see?"
Oh hell no. Alright, at this point you're provoking this shit, bro. Come on. Like
He was again frightened and said clearly, "I always waited for this vision."
what?
By this time, I knew my plan was going to work.
Oh hell no.
Update 2. I had to sleep with my brother to show my parents that he was with me. At this point, I had to stay
Nigga.
calm and stick to the plan. I
So
knew-
you sticking to the. You couldn't just record that conversation alone and just be like, all right, bet. But then you would look guilty too because you talking about, do you like this? That's such a freaking.
any sudden reaction could ruin everything. I told him to wait there and went to get my phone, pretending I needed to show him something. My heart was pounding, but I kept my cool. When I returned, I held up my phone and acted like I was about to take a picture.
Why does it look like a jiggly butt in the back?
He panicked and tried to grab it, but I pulled back and said, "Why are you so scared? If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem?" He looked cornered and didn't know how to respond. I decided to push it further. You know, I could tell mom and dad about this, but they never seem to believe me, I said, putting on a frustrated face. How about we
Okay.
make a deal? You stay out of my room and my things, and I won't tell anyone about today. And stop acting so creepy.
So what's gonna happen today? What the fuck is gonna happen today?
Got it? He nodded, clearly shaken. I left the bathroom and locked myself in my room, still
Oh, hell
feeling a
no.
mix of fear and triumph. I knew I had to get real evidence if I wanted my parents to take me seriously.
So you
So I
still
set
gonna
up a
keep
small
going?
camera in my room, hidden behind some books on my shelf.
Oh my gosh.
If he tried anything again, I have proof. Over the next few
You
days,
should have did that with the bathroom. Like, why didn't you do that with the?
I noticed a change in
You
his
just keep
behavior.
going.
He seemed more cautious, and I felt a bit safer. One night, I checked the camera footage and saw him sneaking into my room, rummaging through my things.
Uh-oh.
I had the evidence I needed. The next morning,
That's
I calmly
it.
showed the footage to my parents.
Bro, please don't tell me they not gonna do shit still, bro, because I will crash out on the parents.
They were shocked and finally realized I wasn't making things up.
Okay.
My
nice.
brother got grounded and had to go to therapy, and I finally felt like my
Damn.
voice was being heard. It wasn't easy, but standing up for myself was worth it.
Yeah, he need to go to therapy, bro, because no matter what, going in the room and taking panties and shit, that's some psychotic shit. Like, bro, that's not even horny at that point. You just weird as fuck. Like, just stop.
Learned that sometimes, you have to go the extra mile to protect yourself and make sure the truth comes out. Update. A few months passed, and things started to feel normal again.
Okay.
My brother was still going to therapy, and our parents were paying more attention to both of us.
Nice.
I felt safer, but I never let my guard down. Then something unexpected happened.
Okay, what
One
happened?
evening,
What
while I
happened?
was home alone, I heard a loud crash from downstairs. My
Mhm.
parents were out of town for the weekend, and my brother was supposed to be at a friend's house. My heart raced as I grabbed my phone and quietly made my way down the stairs, ready to call 911 if needed.
Oh, shit.
When I reached the bottom, I saw the front door wide open and my brother standing there, looking panicked and
What
holding
the
a shattered
hell?
vase. "What are you doing here?" I demanded, trying to keep my voice steady. He stammered, I forgot something and came to get it, but I slipped and knocked over the vase. I didn't believe him for a second. "You're supposed to be at your friend's house.
Yeah,
what did you come here for?"
What did you come
I
there
asked,
for?
stepping closer. He looked around nervously, avoiding my gaze. "I swear, I just needed to grab something from my room," he insisted.
Nah,
"Fine,"
you
I
trying to
said,
do
deciding
something
to play
else.
along. "Let's go see what you need so badly."
Yeah, what do
We
you
walked
need, bro?
upstairs together, and I noticed he kept glancing at my room. When we reached his
Oh, hell
room,
no.
he quickly grabbed a hoodie from his bed. "See?
He's tempted to grab something from your room, bro. That nigga's about to steal your whole drawer at this point.
Just this," he said, trying to sound casual. But I wasn't convinced. "You don't need to lie to me. I know you're up to something," I said, standing
Mhm.
my ground. Suddenly, we heard a noise from my room.
What
My
the
heart
heck?
dropped. I ran to my room and found the window wide open.
You guys got
the curtains
ghosts and shit?
fluttering in the breeze.
What the f?
Someone had been in my room.
No way. No way. Did this nigga just have somebody go in the room, or was it him? Like, no, I don't want to know where this is going.
I turned to my brother, anger boiling inside me.
What the
"Who
f?
is here? What did you do?" He looked genuinely terrified. "I don't know.
I don't
swear I
know."
don't know," he pleaded. Realizing I needed more help, I called my parents and told them everything.
Oh,
They rushed
hell
home
no.
immediately, and we called the police to report the break-in. The police found footprints leading away from the house but couldn't identify who they belonged to.
Bro, it's that freak ass nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's him.
Night, I couldn't
Or
sleep.
some of his friends or
I
something.
kept thinking about who could have been in my room and why. The next morning, my parents installed new locks and a security system. They
Oh
also
my
hired a
God.
private investigator to look into the break-in and my brother's strange behavior. Weeks
God
later,
damn.
the investigator came back with shocking news.
What?
The person who had broken in was an old friend of my brother's who had been trying to get back at him for
Dude. What did I tell you, bro? I knew it was one of his friends, but they're actually trying to get back, so I thought he set them up to do that, but maybe, I don't know.
something that happened years ago.
Mm.
My brother had no idea this person was targeting him, but it explained his weird behavior and paranoia. With this new information,
Okay.
my brother and I started to rebuild our relationship.
But why is he want revenge on your brother, bro? What did your brother do to this nigga?
With this new information, my brother and I started to rebuild our relationship.
Nice.
He apologized for everything he had put me through, and I could see he was genuinely trying to change.
Okay.
It took time, but we eventually got to a place where we could trust each other again.
Okay.
My parents were more attentive, and our family felt stronger than ever. In the end, I learned that standing up for yourself and seeking the truth is always worth it, even when it's
Facts.
hard.
Hey, what do you mean when it's hard? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask why.
My cousin sat on my meat during a car ride, and I enjoyed it.
Why is she sitting on your meat, bro? Why is she sitting on your...
What's the most sus thing that happened at your sleepover?
Okay.
So when I was about 13, my buddies and I were staying at Steve's house for his birthday.
Steve?
Being
Wait, Steve from Minecraft? Let's
the
go.
little punks that we were, we had a Nerf fight in his mom's basement, which was
Oh,
full
yeah.
of nice knickknacks. Naturally, they got broken, along with Jimmy's foot when he fell down the stairs.
Damn.
As our punishment, we had to turn out the lights around 8. Jimmy slept with his bad foot out of his sleeping bag, while a
Hmm.
couple of his others played Let's Play Sword Fight with PVC.
Let's play what fight?
pipes in the dark.
Oh,
Naturally,
okay.
Jimmy's
Peace.
ankle was hit,